Hey, what's up, James? I'm Jamie, and welcome back to another video. Today, I'm coming back at you with another Weekdays in the Newsroom. And if I'm not as excited as I should be right now, it is because an hour and a half ago, as I'm recording this, an hour and a half ago, my apologies, something terrible unfolded. And most of you probably haven't heard it at all by now. Actually, by the time this video gets uploaded and posted, it probably would have happened, and you guys, everyone watching the video probably would have heard of it from it by now. But just about an hour and a half ago, as I'm recording this, like I said, a truck drove through a crowd watching fireworks in Nice, France, and killed 60 people and injured 100 more. From what I understand, the truck driver, after he stopped the truck, he got out of the truck and opened fire into the crowd and started shooting up random cafes that were around it and everything. Now everyone probably knows here I live in America, and we've got a lot of problems here too. But it's like I feel like people here in different countries, like we're on a completely different continent than France. Like America is on a completely different continent than France. And I feel just because of the space separation, people here in America don't feel as much sympathy for people for things like this that happen in Europe. Like I said, we're on two completely different continents. Because of that space and distance, I feel like people we don't have enough sympathy, or don't have as much sympathy as people who would have as the amount of sympathy people would have over in Europe. I mean, that's your turf. That not necessarily your home, but you're in the same space. You're in the same continent. Like, you guys have each other's backs and whatnot. And you, that's, in a way, your own, blood being spilled. Now, maybe you don't live in France. Maybe you live in Germany or Switzerland or Spain or Sweden or something like that. But you're all in the same continent. And you all feel probably you guys probably feel like more of you was taken out than people here in America. Like, to you guys, 60 friends or 60 family members were probably taken out. And here in America, it's just 60 people. So, what I don't understand, we should have the same sympathy for somebody in France that we would if it was in our country. And so, what surprises me is that we've got so many people not doing that. We've got so many people in not only in America but in other countries too that are taking out their own blood. Like, people here in America are killing police officers that protect them. So it's just completely opposite. Like, people who live in the same country should have more sympathy for I'm getting this all mixed up. Hold on. I completely contradicted myself there. But what I'm trying to say is people who live in the same country should have the same amount of sympathy for somebody who lives in a different country. But the problem is people who live in different countries don't get as much sympathy as people who live in the same country. If you know what I'm saying. Like, the people that were killed today in France, France there's so much sympathy from the people and family that live in France than you're going to get over here in America. Like, if you come over here in America and you go up to somebody and say, "Hey, did you hear about what happened in France?" Or, "Hey, it's really sad about what happened in France the other day. Or had 60 people killed and 100 others injured." You'll probably get, "Yeah, it's really sad, but I mean, stuff like this just kind of happens, you know?" But if you were to go over in France and say that, you would get I know it's way too sad to people like they're gonna have a lot different reaction. Just it's going to be more sympathetic there than it will be here. And what I don't understand is why we don't have the same exact sympathy for people in other countries than we do in our country. Like, I know there's a lot of people who are either racist or they just don't care. But, like, in their mind, it's probably, it wasn't me, I don't care. But that's the thing I don't understand. Like, if you're going to get outraged about someone dying in your country, why won't you get outraged of somebody getting injured or killed in a different country? Like, we're all human beings. Yeah, we may not look the same. We may not live in the same place. We don't talk the same. We don't look the same. But we're all human beings. And if we were meant to kill each other and be like this, then we would have been brought to this earth or created on this earth as like bears or wolves. Like I'm not religious or anything. I'm not trying to get into any religious like speech. Like I said, I'm not religious, but we weren't put on this earth to kill each other. We were put on this earth to survive, to thrive, to help each other with anything and everything. We weren't put on this earth to massacre each other. Like what's going on with ISIS and other countries. They're killing people because of their beliefs. That's like having a bear go up to a wolf and say, "Oh, you're not a bear. I'm going to kill you." Or a better example, a bear going up to a fox. Like, because that's pretty much what ISIS is doing. ISIS is a bear, and they're going to civilians who are defenseless, which is symbolic of the fox. So it's like saying the bear is going up to a fox saying, "Hey, you are not a bear, and you're a lot smaller than me, so I can easily take you out." And then you've got, and as opposed to like, say a bear going up against like, I don't know, another bear or something. Like, they're going after the weak and innocent, and if that was supposed to be what we were made for, then that's what we would have been put on this earth for, is to attack one another and not survive at all. But that's not why we were put on this earth. We were put on this earth to, like I said, survive, thrive, help each other, do what we can to make this planet amazing, do what we can to live. And that does not mean just straight up murdering people because they don't look the same, they don't talk the same, or because somebody else did something that and they resemble them or something like that. I don't know. We were not put on this earth to kill each other. That's my point. And this whole Nice, France thing is a perfect example. This guy, I don't know what his intentions were or anything, but as far as I know, this was just a random attack that somebody just was pissed off at France or something like that, and they're like, you know what, fuck the people of France, and they just ran him over. I don't know. Like I said, my point is, we were not put on this earth to kill each other. We were not put on this earth as animals. We were put on this earth as human beings, and we should respect our fellow human beings. And if you don't think like that, you shouldn't be on this earth. All right? I'm sorry to get dark like that, but if you don't think that one person is another, if you're killing somebody, or if you do kill somebody because of something that you didn't like about them, you are not a human being. You are just an animal, and you should go live in the forest, or the woods, or the cave, or something like that. You do not deserve to be in civilization, is my point. All right? So that was more of a rant than a news thing, but I'm still gonna put it as a weekdays in the newsroom. So, anyways, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Post in the comments what you guys think about all of this happening below. This video will probably be posted tomorrow, July 15th, 2016. If not, it'll probably be posted on the 16th. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is, as always, Cool Man Jama, and I will see you guys later. Stay cool, Jamas. See ya.